Dubai is famous for its luxury, towering skyscrapers and unimaginable wealth. But have you ever wondered how is the city, sitting right in the middle of a desert, became one of the richest in the world? It's a crazy story of how smart decisions, natural resources and bold plans turned Dubai into the global powerhouse it is today. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how Dubai got so rich, what fueled its rise, and what the future looks like for this fascinating city. Dubai didn't just wake up one day and discover oil to become rich. No, this city had humble beginnings. Before oil, Dubai was a small port town that relied on trade and pearl diving. Dubai Creek became the heart of Dubai's economy. Ships would come in, loaded with goods like spices, textiles and gold from all over. India, Africa, Persia, you name it. The real big thing though was the pearling industry. At one point, Dubai's pearls were famous worldwide and it brought in a ton of money. But like any good story, there's a twist. The pearling industry collapsed when the Great Depression hit in the 1930s and Japan started producing cultured pearls. Dubai's economy took a hit, but this is where things got interesting. The leaders, particularly Sheikh Rashid bin Zayed Al Maktoum, weren't about to let Dubai go down. They knew they had to change things up. So, Dubai leaned even more into trade. And guess what? That's when something even bigger came into the picture. Oil. This is where Dubai's story really took off. They discovered oil in 1966 and everything changed. Suddenly, Dubai went from being a modest trading port to having the potential of becoming serious wealthy. The first oil exports happened in 1969 and just like that, Dubai had a massive influx of money. But here's the smart part. Sheikh Rashid knew that oil wouldn't last forever. Yeah, oil was huge, but he didn't want to rely on it too much. At one point, oil made up almost half of Dubai's GDP. But instead of just sitting back and letting that happen, Dubai started investing in infrastructure. Roads, buildings, bridges, whatever it took to modernize the city and make it appealing to investors and tourists. Fast forward to today, and oil makes up less than 1% of Dubai's economy. Crazy, right? Dubai used oil as a stepping stone but built its future on so much more. That's where things like tourism, real estate and trade come in. You can't talk about Dubai without mentioning its skyline. It's like the city woke up one day and decided to build the tallest, most impressive buildings in the world. The Burj Khalifa is probably the most famous. It's the tallest building on the planet, standing at 828 meters. That's almost a kilometer straight up in the sky. The Burj is just one example of how Dubai aims to break records and make a statement. But it's not just about height. Dubai's real estate boom is about creating luxurious, jaw-dropping developments that attract people from all over the world. Take Palm Jumeirah, a man-made island shaped like a palm tree. It's full of luxurious villas and hotels. Then there's downtown Dubai, home to the Dubai Mall and some of the swankiest apartments you'll find anywhere. What really helped was when Dubai allowed foreigners to buy property. This move back in the early 2000s opened the floodgates for international investors. Today, real estate makes up about 20% of Dubai's GDP. So yeah, building big was a smart move, but Dubai didn't stop there. The city knew it had to attract tourists too. Dubai knew that if it wanted to keep growing, it needed to be more than just a place for business. It had to be a place people wanted to visit. So they went all in on tourism. Dubai now pulls in millions of tourists every year. In 2019 alone, 16.7 million international visitors flocked to the city, generating billions of revenue. In 2023 alone, 17.5 international visitors flocked to the city, generating billions in revenue. What's the draw? For one, Dubai has some of the most luxurious hotels in the world. The Burj Al Arab is often called the only 7-star hotel in the world. Imagine this, a private butler, a chauffeur-driven Rolls-Royce and suite that costs more than most people make in a year. It's insane, but that's what people come for. And then there's the Dubai Mall. This place is massive. It's not just a shopping mall, it's a whole experience with an indoor ice rink, an aquarium and enough stores to make your head spin. Over 120 million visitors come to the mall every year, making it the most visited place on Earth. Between the luxury hotels and endless entertainment, Dubai nailed it with tourism, but the city never forgot its roots in trade. Even though oil and real estate brought in a lot of money, trade has always been Dubai's bread and butter. It's what put the city on the map in the first place. Today, Jebel Ali Port is one of the busiest in the world. It's a central hub for global trade because of Dubai's killer location. Europe, Asia, Africa, Dubai is a perfect place to connect them all. The port handles 19.3 million containers every year. That's huge. But it's not just a port. Dubai International Airport is also one of the busiest airports in the world, moving over 90 million passengers in 2023. That makes Dubai a major logistics hub, connecting people and products from all over the world. It's the reason why so many businesses have set up in Dubai's free zones. With no taxes and easy customs regulation, it's the perfect place to do business. Dubai's trade might be its backbone, but the city had even bigger plans to become a global financial powerhouse. Dubai saw an opportunity to become a financial hub, and it ran with it. The creation of the Dubai International Financial Center was a game changer. Now, this place is home to more than 2.5 thousand companies, including some of the world's biggest banks and financial institutions. It's become the go-to place for business in the region. And here's the best part for businesses. Dubai is almost tax-free, no personal income tax, which means people and companies can keep more of what they earn compared to other countries. That's a huge draw for wealthy individuals and big corporations. On top of that, Dubai has embraced new tech like cryptocurrency, like blockchain, making it a forward-thinking financial hub. There's also the Dubai Multi-Commodities Center, which is another free zone that attracts business with its crazy good deals. Dubai has done a great job setting itself up as a financial leader, but what about the future? What does Dubai have in store? A vision for the future. What Dubai will look like in 2030. Dubai isn't slowing down anytime soon. In fact, the future looks even crazier. The Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan is all about making the city bigger, greener and more sustainable. The goal? Create spaces that are eco-friendly while still maintaining that luxury lifestyle. Dubai is pushing hard for sustainable growth with green spaces and smarter infrastructure. The city also wants to stay at the forefront of technology. By 2030, Dubai plans to have autonomous vehicles, drone deliveries and even flying taxis. It sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, but Dubai is determined to make it happen. Plus, Dubai is focusing on becoming a smart city, where everything from public services to transportation is integrated into one digital system. It's all about making life easier, faster and more connected. So, the future? It's looking pretty futuristic. One of the most exciting projects coming up is the Dubai Creek Tower. It's going to be even taller than Burj Khalifa, standing at over 1,300 meters. That's a full 500 meters taller than its predecessors. Once completed, it's expected to be the tallest structure in the world and a new symbol of Dubai's ambition. But there's more to it than just height. Dubai is also pushing for a more sustainable, future-friendly way of living. One concept they're embracing is the 15-minute city. Basically, the idea is that everything you need, work, shopping, healthcare, should be within 15 minutes of your home by foot or bike. It's a smart way to reduce traffic, promote sustainability, and make daily life a bit easier. And of course, because this is Dubai, they're doing it all while keeping that luxurious standard. Dubai's influence doesn't stop at its borders. Thanks to Emirates Airlines, Dubai connects people to more than 150 destinations worldwide. It's become a major transit hub for millions of travelers every year. And then there's DP World, a global port operator that handles ports in over 50 countries. Both Emirates and DP World are perfect examples of how Dubai's impact is felt far beyond the UAE. Emaar Properties, the developers behind iconic structures like the Burj Khalifa, expanding into places like Africa, Europe and the United States. This just shows how Dubai's wealth and influence keep spreading across the globe. Now, there's the big question. Can Dubai keep this up? Sure, they've made some genius moves, but the future isn't without its challenges. For one, the world is moving toward renewable energy. While Dubai doesn't rely on oil as much anymore, the shift could impact the broader UAE economy. Then there's the climate change. The city has some serious plans for sustainability, but the heat and the rising sea levels are real concerns. That said, Dubai's leadership has always been good at adopting. With its focus on tech, innovation and smart planning, Dubai is positioning itself to stay ahead. So that's how Dubai got so rich. It's a story of ambition, smart decisions and an ability to adapt and grow. From its early days as a small port town to becoming a global leader in finance, tourism and technology, Dubai's journey is far from over. What do you think is next for the city? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating city.